A start, an end, a rise and fall. No system eternal, and no one immortal. End of an empire, cell dweller. And then I don't have an official opening thing. You guys can just put your quotes in now.
Chills as JK. Hey, can you give me that coffee on the table, Jamiroquai?
Corrack as Dan Burnley. You see, little black submarines operating these. This is wrecking my mind.
Gamerex as Tyson Reddick. Araki-san's wild ride never ends.
Editor's note. The tokens for the characters and for the players of this campaign were commissioned by Andrew Menez. That is Andrew, Menees. If they still have their gig up, go support them because they make really awesome stuff. And welcome to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the tabletop RPG.
Wait, man, my name's Dan Burnley. It's DB's Bizarre Adventure, don't you know?
We are using the system put together by, I believe the username is Esby, ESBY, version 1.4, specifically. Would the lovely players like to introduce their characters, or at least a short summary of them, and their stands?
Of course. This one's freshest in my mind, so I can go.
I guess
ahead.
you could, yeah. Go. We should include pronouns too.
Indeed.
So hello, I'm Chills. You may have, if you've seen like a weird little pieces of art every now and then, maybe within your Twitter feed, you may know me already, but you may also know me from this channel that I'm in. I'm playing a character called JK. He is a 16-year-old boy dressed in heavy winter clothing. He is wearing a Viking helmet. He is homeless, and because he left home looking for his missing brother, and he has since decided to make ends meet by infiltrating around the street. He's a bit of a loner, and he's a bit of a downer, but he is quite capable, competent, and hopeful. At least, and those are his qualities. As for his stand, he's got a stand called Canned Heat. It's an object type stand shaped like a little soda can with a Silver Surfer type Daft Punk creature embedded into it, like a design. On the like a low, kind of like a cover art for something. Essentially, his ability is sort of like the manipulation of sensations in like storing and releasing. He essentially can, if he can describe a sensation uniquely that he himself is feeling, or that someone he is making physical contact with is feeling, he can store it. If he can describe it in a single word, he can store it in the can and then shake it to magnify the sensation. And then anyone, not just him, because it's an object type stand, anyone can use it. Anyone can pick up the can and open it to release the sensation in the form of a white mist. Anyone in contact with the sensation experiences the fully magnified version of it instantly, for up to a couple of minutes to an hour, depending on the strength, of course. And this is pretty like vague stuff, of course. We're talking stuff like you can experience like the sensation of feeling really of something feeling really hot and damp, or like you feeling cold, or feeling pain, like a specific kind of pain, like getting stung by a bee, or even like something like blowback from firing a gun can be stored in the can and basically turned into a live hand grenade. It's a very vague and ability with a lot of really weird like edge cases, but it requires a lot of prep time to really give the best results.
So you're Batman, got it.
Alatos, you might want to explain JoJo's briefly after we're done with these introductions to do what the hell we're talking about.
That is fine.
I think it'd be funniest if I went last, so Corrack, if you'd like to go next.
Alrighty, so my character is Dan Burnley. He's a high school student who has somehow misplaced like 12 different girlfriends. They keep on disappearing. He doesn't know why. He has the stand called Little Black Submarines, named after the song Little Black Submarines by Black Keys. Really good band, would suggest, though I was thinking of renaming it to McThunder. But Little Black Submarines is a 3-man squadron of submarines that has a command captain that can go and enter people's bodies to create bleed damage, as well as cause semi-emotional manipulation. Basically drags their energy levels down while inside. Basically, I did not really come up with a backstory, but my character will know a little bit about stands, aka his grandfather was a hormone master, and he thinks it's Ho-Man. He thinks his father was a pimp, or his grandfather was a pimp.
God.
Lovely.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
All right, that brings me next. Hi, I'm Gamerex. Pronouns are he and they. We probably should have listed those at the start, but I guess we could do that in post.
Indeed.
I am the GM for Fate Breakers, the other podcast you probably may have heard about by now. This probably has more depth and breadth than a weird fantasy high adventure action game, so maybe more people will listen to this. Anyway, in that case, my character's name is Tyson Reddick. He's a 45-year-old businessman. He is one of the most aggressively normal men alive and has no idea what the fuck he's about to walk into. His stand... question marks. Let's go ahead and beat around the bush. It is one Lincoln Park. It has the ability to control density, and as such is the party's designated punch ghost.
And I am the DM. Alatos, he, him. I haven't DM'd in like 5 years, so this is going to be slightly rough and very interesting, but we'll get through it one step at a time. But for some of you in the audience, you may be asking yourselves, what is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, or commonly acronymed as JJBA? Well, it is a manga made by one Hirohiko Araki. It was originally made in 1987 and has been still going for that long. Each manga has different parts. You got part 1, part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and recently 9. But the entirety of the idea of JoJo's is that we follow the Joestar bloodline and how they keep getting themselves in very weird situations. Although this doesn't occur until part 3, there is a thing called stands. Stands, I believe, is described as the manifestation of one's fighting spirit. Although I believe that gets changed depending on, from part 7 onwards. I don't remember the exact wording for that. But the main idea is that it is a ghost inside of you that has a weird and interesting ability. And that's the gist of it. That is what a stand is. Think of, for those of you who may or may not have played the RPG games, or the Shin Megami Tensei or Persona games, they're kind of like the same idea. More so the Persona than the Shin Megami Tensei. But yeah.
To give a series as to how weird shit gets in the first 3 episodes of the show alone, we go from a Victorian melodrama about brothers attempting to compete for inheritance to a supernatural vampire story martial arts tale.
Yes. And that's just part 1.
JoJo has changed a lot over the course of the years. Like, a lot. We've gone from world-spanning adventures to crime dramas to murder mysteries to prison escape stories to stories that talk about the inevitability of fate
And
to
horse racing.
Political dramas, whatever really that Araki gets interested in.
With
balls.
the current part, what appears to be a heist story.
I'm very excited for JoJo Lands.
I am too.
I need to finish part 7. All I know is to go get off your eat shit and die.
Oh, goodness.
It's more or less, yeah.
So that is basically the universe this will be taking place in.
Question, is it post part 6 or pre part 6?
So this is where things get interesting. And a little, just interesting, I'll say. So this takes place in an alternative timeline. No, not that one.
So, 7th Stand user timeline, basically?
I think so? I haven't played that one.
A very fun fan game.
Not sure how well it's staged, but yeah.
The main premise is that this is basically post part 6, but without the universe resetting. Like, what happened if the universe didn't reset 37 times?
Right.
But yes, this will be taking place in 2020, or in the year 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I'm trying to think. Did I have a specific, like...
Post-COVID.
Pre-COVID, actually. Or at least pre-COVID coming to America, I should say.
Pre-breakout COVID.
Indeed. So yes. So, let me get the little thing here. Alright, but we will begin our adventure in an unknown space. Specifically, focusing on one Dan Burnley and JK. Don't worry.
Yo.
We will get to Tyson here in a little bit. So, before you two, you see a very mysterious silhouetted snake-like figure. This thing is approximately the size of a skyscraper right in front of you.
What the fuck?
You can see two glowing yellow eyes staring directly at you from this creature.
I didn't know I'd have the snake rope dream again, but I guess it's about time for me to wake up then and change my pants.
Except you can't exactly quite wake up yet.
Wait, why can't I wake up?
Unfortunately, what is going to happen to you in exactly now, you feel something going on inside your hearts, both of your hearts.
Bum, bum.
You feel something hurting a lot. You can't quite the pain spreads from your heart to everywhere. But it doesn't seem to go on for too long, because as soon as the pain arrived, it suddenly goes away. But you feel something's different about you. Something's changed within you, but you can't quite place it yet. However, for JK, you see a little soda can next to you. And on it has a Silver Surfer mixed with Daft Punk looking character on it. As for you, Dan, you see some submarines next to you as well. They're just floating around you.
What the?
Did I buy something from the vending machine?
Why is there so many submarines? I know I shouldn't have had that brownie last night, but I mean...
We are aware
what's
of each
going
other,
on?
like...
You are vaguely aware of each other. You can kind of see each other, but it's...
Silhouettes.
Yeah, pretty much silhouettes.
Hey, dude, why are there these submarines around me? Why do they look like they're about to shoot me?
I was gonna ask if you were
Hey?
responsible, but based on your reaction, probably not.
Who are you? What is this dream? Where are my pants? Oh, wait, there they are.
Okay.
I
Better
thought
not
this would be
interact.
different.
Alright. Did you get... Were you something Is this something, then does this have something to do with that pain I felt in my chest earlier? Is this just... Did someone leave this here for me to find, or was it always my fate to get here? And I opened the soda can.
Out comes a white mist, but surprisingly, nothing happens to you. The white mist just kind of envelops you a little bit, but all you can kind of get from it is a sort of empty sensation. But that's about it.
All right, I'm walking toward the other silhouette.
Oh, the giant.
Is in this weird like empty space.
The giant,
like
the giant snake one.
No, the one that's a human talking.
Yes.
Talking to me.
Okay, yes.
Is that Dan Burnley he's walking to then?
That is indeed correct.
Yes.
Okay. Question: does he look? Is he still just silhouetted?
Once JK is approaching, you can kind of see some features, but it's still pretty hazy.
Yo, snake thing. Are you like sentient or something?
Who are you talking to?
Who are you?
I'm me. I'm JK.
Okay, Mr. Simmons. My name's Dan.
Shut up. Also,
Okay.
did you?
Yo, snake dude, what's up? Tell me what's going on, please, dude. I'm begging you.
All right, he clearly isn't paying attention.
The snake kind of just glances at you. It seems to be observing the new objects that have appeared next to both of you. Once it's done that, it kind of just dives down into more of the nothingness until it's completely gone away.
Yo, Jake, what was that?
Snake. Big snake.
No shit. Also,
Yeah.
why do you have a can in your hand? Can I have that soda? Pretty parched.
It's empty. It's empty. It already evaporated in my hand.
Then why do you still have the can in your hand, dude?
I don't know. I kind of feel like this thing is important. I'm holding on to it.
Okay, just put it in a pocket or something.
I mean, I guess I don't. Let me see if it fits, right?
It's
And then I
always
just
crush
jam it, and then I just jam it in my pocket. I don't think I'm gonna crush it. And I guess I'll just take a look at where we are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sort of describe my surroundings real quick, because right now we're in the middle of a weird black void, as far as I know.
So, the environment around both of you at this point can be described as sort of sort of an aurora of infinite colors.
Aurora Borealis?
The floor, the sky, any sort of sense of walls that may or may not exist around you are all just a blend of random colors all around you. It doesn't seem like anything you've seen in the waking world.
JK pinches himself.
It hurts a little, but what's it? And then after you pinch yourself a little, you wake up. Dan, the person before you has now vanished. Suddenly. What's it? JK, you awake in your bed, and you find yourself having the can in your pocket.
So it was a dream. But this, maybe it was meant to find its way to me. Who was that weirdo?
I can hear you still, you bastard.
Dan, what are you
No,
gonna
you can't.
do?
You're 500 miles away.
Dan, what are you gonna do?
Do I see the submarine still?
Yeah, the submarines are still with you.
Am I still in the Aurora Borealis?
Yes, you are.
I guess since that weirdo's gone with the can, I'm just gonna poke the submarine.
You poke it, and you sort of get a weird sensation after you poke it, sort of like a faint prod from nothingness.
Ow. What the heck was that? I'm gonna poke it again.
You feel the same sensation as before.
Huh. Okay. That's weird. I guess I'm just gonna go and walk away then. I'm going to walk the rainbow.
You're going to walk the rainbow, although the rainbow does not stay for too long. As you do eventually wake up, and you find the submarines are still with you.
What the What's going on? Why am I here? Oh, that's why I'm not wearing any pants. I'm in bed. Wait, then how did I have pants?
We will slowly fade out words into a different scene.
I'm sorry, Altos. I need.
No, you're fine. You're doing fine.
Be the funny man.
You're fine. Hey, Tyson.
Yeah.
You're in a very, very old-looking clock-making shop.
Now, what's the context for how I went in here? Do I remember coming in?
You do not remember coming in. You just seem to have instantaneously appeared in the middle of this shop. The text around you appears to be in French.
What?
Parlez-vous français?
Just very slow turn around. I'm sure that if we haven't seen the menacing kanji already, we'd be getting me making eye contact with a very particularly menacing grandfather clock. And I just very slowly, just sweat starting to pour down my face, trying to see if I could find an exit.
You do see an exit. However, there is one little problem. The exit appears to be somewhat blocked by an older gentleman, about, I would say he's roughly in his 70s, wearing an even older tuxedo. He is directly in the way of the exit.
Take a deep breath. Must have dozed off for a second or something. You know, I've heard that there was sunspotting, or maybe it's connected to that weird shit that happened in regards to these streets here. I remember reading once that there was a big spill of a molasses tank that killed 40 people or something, and you can still smell it to this day in the streets. All right, so I'm just going to go approach the guy. It's like, hey, excuse me, I seem to have walked into this shop by mistake. I'm just going to go head out.
Oh, yes, this is my shop, you see. I take it you're not here to buy, then?
Unfortunately, no. I must have spaced out for a second. Sorry, I'm very stressed out right now. I'm looking for someone, and it's been a very stressful past few weeks.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. But, please, before you go, I insist I give a parting gift to you. He reaches into his coat pocket and pulls out a small pocket watch and gives it to you.
How much?
No. No charge. Not at all.
All right, if you say so.
But, Oh, apologies. Go first, sir.
No, I didn't want to interrupt you. I was just saying that. This might sound like a bit of a weird question, but you wouldn't happen to have seen someone who looks a lot like me in town, would you? About early 20s or something?
He raises a bit of an eyebrow at that, but he says, I'm afraid I have not. You see, I haven't exactly been going places that much recently. Well, recently. But no, I'm afraid I haven't, sir.
Worth asking. I'll keep checking elsewhere. Maybe start with some bars, or definitely not the cops. Have a good day.
Indeed. Just one last thing, if you wouldn't mind. That watch of yours. When you walk out of this store, you won't find it with you, but it will be with you always. Consider it a parting gift from a stranger to you. And then suddenly, without any warning, a giant snake figure appears and rips the building in half, killing the older gentleman, and destroying everything in a sort of misty departure.
Tyson immediately starts screaming.
You wake up.
Still screaming.
That is fine.
Okay, that was a weird fucking nightmare. I'm never one for psychoanalysis. That was something about maybe running out of time. Something about a watch and snakes.
Hey, Rex, what does your stand look like exactly?
It looks like a combination of the fucking cosmos, like if you made a galaxy into a guy, but also dressed him up in like emo style fashion, like the titular kind that Linkin Park or Linkin Park fans would wear.
Okay, that's right next to you.
What's the head look like? Just out of curiosity, what does his head look like?
The head is almost entirely featureless, save for way too big eyes, one of which looks like a white hole and the other looks like a black hole. And perhaps if Mr. Reddick were to look in the mirror, he would see that his eyes have also changed color.
Possibly, but either way, you see this thing right next to you.
More screaming.
Yep.
Drops off, falls underneath the bed, rises with a pillow. What the fuck are you?
It doesn't seem to be responding to you. It just kind of seems to be stationary.
Throw the pillow at it.
You sort of feel a weird, like, thudding sensation against your back when the pillow makes contact with this weird enigma creature, shall we say.
What the fuck? I should have known this fucking motel was haunted. This is why I should have gone for at least 3 stars. So much for trying to save fucking money. Get the hell out of here! I just go into one of the, like, there might be, like, a tiny little kitchenette, like, with a microwave or something. I just get a salt shaker and just huck the salt shaker at it.
Okay. You feel a sort of heavy sensation hit you in whatever location the salt shaker hits this
center
thing.
mass, probably.
Yep, so you feel a pretty somewhat heavy sensation hit against you when the salt shaker makes contact.
Goddamn fucking poltergeists and their damage reflection. Wait, is that a thing in ghost movies? Oh, they all work on weird rules. You can't even talk, can you? You're just some fucking weird space ghost thing. Ah, I'm still probably dreaming. Pinch myself.
It's hurting.
Oh, that's usually supposed to work. I am going to go over to the faucet and dunk my head under cold water for a few moments.
Okay, it's still there.
Psychotic break. Great. I am just gonna... Well, if you're just gonna fucking float there or whatever, I'm just gonna fucking go. Bye, weird space ghost. I hope I never see you again.
It appears to be following you.
God fucking... Player note, this is a close-range power type stand, so it has a very limited AoE. So it's sticking close by. Is there a cleaning woman or something in the hallway?
Considering it is... Actually, I'm trying to think. It would be approximately early in the morning. So, yeah, you see a very tired, cleaning lady, somewhat nearby.
Is she within eyeshot of the ghost man?
Yeah.
Does she notice the ghost man?
She doesn't appear... She only seems to be looking at you.
Sorry about the noise. I had a really screwed up... My kid... I've had some family issues, and it's been really stressful. Is there anything weird happening in this hotel?
She kind of nods at you, or what's it? She sort of looks around and says, "No, sir, I don't know of any sort of strange ghost happenings or paranormal whatever. Nothing like that happens around here."
I meant more weird guys showing up, but you know what? Sure, if you mean the Ghostbusters, that as well.
Yeah, nothing like that really happens around here. Why? Is something wrong?
Slow look at the ghost.
Are the Ghostbusters canon to the JoJo universe?
It's probably just from the bad dream. Never mind. Sorry to bother you.
No problem, sir.
Re-enters the room. Stares at the ghost. God damn it. Of course. Only I can see it. Fucking... I really must be losing my fucking mind. I am going to go call my partner, and that's probably when we cut away.
Yeah, we will cut away. A little bit of time has passed since then. We'll say roughly half a week.
Ah, shit, it's Sunday. Wait, no. Ah, shit, it's Tuesday.
You all slowly start to realize that these things are a part of you in some weird way. You found that no one else you try to explain or interact with these things, no one else can see them at all. But you have been able to sort of figure out some abilities that they have. For Tyson, it is the ability to control the density of objects, and even on the one occasion that you tested it on yourself, density control.
I fell through the floor.
Yeah, you can do it with people as well, as you tested once and only once.
Very embarrassingly had to walk out of the sewers after I fell from the 5th floor into a fucking sewage tank.
Oh, goodness. As for JK, you've learned that sensations can actually be stored in your little can and then released as well onto different things as well. As for Dan, you have learned that
So let me tell you how essentially this happens.
yes.
So JK wakes up. As JK is homeless, he wakes up at a park bench.
Mm-hmm.
He walks out. I'm so sleepy. I can never get a good night's sleep, but I guess that's kind of the price I pay. And he says the word sleepy. And then he goes up to he goes by his day as usual. And somebody he looks at his hand and goes, Is that a soda? Can I have some of that? Oh, well, it's not. There's nothing in here. I mean, look. And then the mist comes out, and then they just drop.
They are instantly asleep.
What the? Oh shit! Oh god! Please don't be dead. And I go to listen to their heartbeat.
Yeah, upon a quick observation, you can quite clearly tell this person's just asleep.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank God. I can't. That's not something I want. I cannot deal with a murder charge right now. I am not going to juvie. Absolutely no way. What the hell did I just do? What is this thing? I didn't remember saying I was sleepy. Next thing I know, I spray this guy and he's knocked on the floor. Okay. Huh.
Oh, goodness.
That's weird.
And then?
Oh, I can use this.
Oh, goodness. And then we will cut over to Dan. You have figured out that your submarines can attack things and cause bleeding, as well as a sense of apathy on some of the things you've hit, including yourself to test it out. Doesn't seem to last. Doesn't last forever, thankfully, but still.
Wait, can I use this to spy on people? I'm gonna close my eyes and try to see if I can see through the eyes of my stand at all.
You can. I'm trying to think. I don't think you can. No.
Okay.
It varies by stand.
It does,
Okay,
and that's why I was trying to figure. I was like, would that technically be the case? But I'm gonna say no. That is not the case this time.
Okay, I would have done something abhorrent if you said yes. But man, school sucks. Well, at least I have this cool killing machine, I guess. Okay.
Either way, through happenstance, whether that is either watching looking at a TV through like one of those shopping windows or through your own sort of devices, you all in some way or manner get the information that there's been a lot of disappearances going on in eastern Massachusetts.
Man, I can't believe my girlfriend moved away again.
I'm probably the first one to discover this, given that I'm actively looking for someone.
Yeah, there's been a lot of disappearances in eastern Massachusetts. So much, even the police, the CIA, the FBI have all turned up with nothing on where these people are disappearing to or what's happened to them.
Man, this is a cover-up.
So far there seems to be no sort of what would be the term? I guess MO for who would be taken exactly. It seems that just random people have been taken, either locals, people coming in from overseas. Just there's no clear decision on who can be taken or why. There just seems to be a lot of disappearances going on. But I'll say this as well. What's it? From other different stories that you all have been hearing as well. A lot of the disappearances seem to be, or at least a lot of the more recent disappearances, seems to be happening in Amesbury, Massachusetts.
All right, my character makes a salary, so I am going to go take a train there.
Mm-hmm.
Where does my character technically live?
That is a great question. Where does your character technically live? If need be, we can just say they're a local of Massachusetts, probably in either Lowell or Gloucester or Gloucester.
Where the heck is Gloucester?
It is right over
near Salem.
Yep.
Okay, and Amesbury is where it's happening.
Yeah,
right?
Amesbury is where it is where the more recent disappearances have been occurring.
All right, so we'll say Gloucester, and I'm just trying to think. Give me a second. I'm going to be doing some research on Amesbury for a second.
You do that.
While we're on the way there, the additional experimentation with Lincoln Park. I guess I eventually figure out this thing follows my commands.
Yeah, you all sort of get the idea that it seems to follow what you kind of tell it to do via a either physically telling it what to do or via telepathy. What's it? I was just gonna say that you all do get the idea that you can control these things in their own way.
Yeah, on the train ride over, I just muttered to myself about being possessed by an evil spirit.
Ugh. And then, what's it? JK, I imagine you somehow, or you get over to Amesbury via your own means, whether that is walking there or just sort of, doing your thing.
Perhaps using your stand to use Zoom.
Yes.
Here's how JK does it.
Mm-hmm.
Walks up into the train.
Yeah.
They're close by to like Salem, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Those places are very traditional. They have a lot of like classical architecture, like with the streets and all that.
Yep.
So they probably have a train handy.
A lot of public service things, I would imagine.
Big guy. Excuse me, sir. Would you be interested in buying some chocolates? I'm trying to make enough money to board this train so I can see my mummy.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You do get an older woman who seemingly gives you enough money to be able to make the trips to Amesbury.
Tyson will also buy a chocolate bar. I'm assuming this is the same train because Stan
I'll keep
uses
the
fate, etc.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had money the whole time. I had the money the whole time. I'm just keeping her money.
That is fine. But yes, you are given money by one Tyson, and then also an older woman who gives you some money as well.
Yeah, some guy in a suit and some old lady, probably stacked, probably with the cash. Nice stuff.
Man, I can't believe that our stupid school is taking us by train to a museum in Amesbury. Who would even go to something called the Insert actual name of museum that I just researched.
What the hell are you, Dan?
Oh my goodness.
That is located on blank Main Street.
Anyways, hey Dan. You see someone who looks a little familiar.
Oh, actually, no. I could actually say this. Sorry. Can't believe they want to take us to the Bartlett Museum.
Either way, Dan, you see someone who looks somewhat familiar. And it's this.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like to buy some chocolates?
Yeah. it's a dude selling some chocolates.
Nah. I'm on a low key.
Wait a minute.
Nah, you seem familiar.
JK, this person also seems kind of familiar.
Wait a fucking second.
I would like to use
Hold
my
on.
stand to hit the cup gently.
Well, I'll say this much.
Try
As
to
soon
scare
as
him
you...
away.
what are you going to do?
To hit the cup gently to try to spook him so he doesn't talk to me.
The cup? What cup?
Oh, the chocolate. Sorry.
Oh, you're just
Well,
blowing up. You're blowing up my bars, my Mars bars.
as soon as you get your stand out, hey JK, you just see 3 random floating submarines near this person?
What the heck is going on?
Do you say that out
Son
loud?
of a bitch. I do. I say that slightly. I whisper it.
What was that, dude?
Just a moment. So, is there an empty seat next to you?
The train cars have enough to fit 2 people. So yes, there would technically be some room on Dan's seat.
Okay. So, I look to the left. Like I search. I put away I put the tray with the Mars bars on on the bottom of the seat. I look to the right. I look to the left. I look outside the window. I sit next to Dan, and I look. Feeling thirsty, buddy?
Tyson, you can kind of
No, not Tyson.
Well,
not Tyson.
Yeah,
to Dan.
Tyson is on the other side of the train car, not paying attention to these kids.
Okay, and I was just about to say, yeah, Tyson, what are you doing? But
Wait,
that
how
answers...
old is TK?
I'm on the phone with my partner again.
All right, JK is 16.
Yes, I look young. I look younger than I am.
Okay, so we're basically the same age.
Yes,
Oh, no.
indeed.
Yeah, I look to say I look younger than I am. Yeah.
You see,
but
I'm
yes.
a buff dude, so I'm just gonna let you off the hook here, buddy.
Oh no, I insist. Please have a nice little drink. Also, let me tell you about something I've heard that was interesting. You know, I've been looking into a lot of weird. How do you call it? Like, you know, scales, unusual scales of things recently, and I found one that was interesting. It's called the Schmidt Insect Sting Pain Index. You ever heard of it? So some crazy guy.
Now it's JoJo.
So some crazy guy. So it's kind of nuts. Some crazy guy went around, grabbed a packet full of a bunch of different insects from all across the world.
Have you ever heard of
Let
the
him
Scoville?
beat him.
Have you heard of the Scoville scale, dude? That's the same
let me-
thing, but with peppers.
It's crazy. Yeah, apparently the guy. It's crazy. The guy has them all ranked from index of pain, by how high the pain is, to how many minutes it lasts, Yeah, apparently bullet ants last for 300 minutes and hurt like a motherfucker, like having your entire body is being hammered with nails from the urethra down. It's crazy.
Oh my goodness sakes alive.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you know, typically you won't find many bullet ants. Those are typically more Amazonian, but you'll probably find something like, I don't know, an Asian hornet around, an American hornet around here. You don't think you think you might be able to find an American hornet around here? You know,
Maybe.
See-
I don't know, dude. Why are we talking
How-
about
how
hornets
big-
now? I thought we were talking
How-
about
how-
the Schmidt index scale.
how hard do you think how bad do you think an American hornet sting hurts, huh?
Are you? JK, please tell me that you're storing this pain sensation you're describing into the can.
That is that is literally what that is the implication. I let a hornet sting me, and I described the sensation as a hornet sting, and I have it stung
in the can.
I have it in the can, okay. And I am currently threatening Dan to keep quiet.
Keeled over underneath a tree, screaming into a soda can. I am in an immense amount of pain right now!
I don't know, dude. I mean, I'm just a high school student. Have you seen my girlfriends?
Alright, you listen to me.
What? Don't make me pull out my Nerf gun.
Whatever happened in all those months ago, it may have led to this. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and you're going to answer them truthfully, all right?
Who says I have to talk to you at all? Goodbye, little dude.
Oh, no, you don't. And I flick the can slightly, enough for like a little bit of mist to come out and hit his nose.
All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to need a roll from both of you on this.
Okay.
Let's see. From JK, I need you to roll precision, which you have a B in. So let me go to the thing.
2d6, cap highest 2.
Hold on. That's not the...
and I am an E, so 3d20, take the lowest.
You're not using precision, Dan.
Oh, I'm using durability.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. That's why I was telling you, 3d20.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I understood.
All right.
I understood the assignment.
Plus 3 modifier, right?
No. So you have a B in precision, so you roll 2d20 and take the highest result.
2d20, take the highest. Okay.
3. Sorry. 3.
We're not running exalted.
No, we are not.
Did I roll d10s?
12.
No, you roll d10s. Dan, I will need you to roll d20.
You rolled 2d20 KH1?
What is a KH?
It's the highest one.
It's a decent game, but I like 2 and 3 much more.
Got him.
3.
You got a 3. So Dan's let's see. Let me look at the thing again. So that is a 12. Yeah, that's a success. But this is technically a contest roll, so either way, JK makes it. But yeah. Dan, you start feeling, for briefly, I might add, you feel immense pain. It's very similar to the one that's the one that JK was describing earlier.
Do I notice the mist?
You do. You notice a little bit of mist surrounding you right before the pain started happening.
Do I notice that, do I have to make a roll to see if I notice it was the can producing this?
I'm gonna say you don't need to make a roll for that. I'm gonna say that it seems quite interesting that as soon as the mist hit you, that actually, let me ask this: JK, did you stealthily open the can, or did you do it right in front of Dan?
No, I have it covered. But I have it covered by my sleeve.
Okay.
I'm wearing big, heavy, winter clothing, so I just flicked it under my sleeve.
So, Dan, you can't quite tell what made the mist occur, but it seems that it was the mist itself that was hurting you, or that seemed to have caused this pain.
At that point, I'm going to implant 3 submarines into him.
Oh my goodness sakes. Well, before that happens, this will be another contest roll. I'm gonna need, let's see, what would this technically be? So
Precision.
Let's see, you're just trying to get the submarines inside of JK's system, yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll say that's precision. What's it, JK, you see these submarines, and they seem to be heading for you. What are you gonna try to do?
I'm going to contest it with speed by shoving it into his mouth before he can try to deter him the can into his mouth to try to deter him from getting them in there.
Okay, so
Our first great out of context panel.
So that is A speed for JK.
13.
And that is what you have for
B,
precision. You have
precision.
B. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. So that is a 13.
18.
Oh, 18!
What the
So that is a definite success from JK. So
Don't even think about it. I don't know if you've ever felt this kind of pain before, but you definitely don't want to figure out what it's like when it's inside your throat.
I stab him.
Now start talking.
Do you have a knife, Dan?
Yeah.
Do you actually have a knife, or are you just trying to get out of this situation?
I would have a knife. I'm a high school student.
No, that does not mean you would just have a knife.
In Massachusetts, it does.
No, it does not.
No, I do not have a knife on me, but I would like to try to push him away.
Oh, you're going to try and push away. Since it's going to be just... Yeah, let's see. So
what? I'm not even going to roll against it. I'll just let him push me
all
away.
right. Dan, you successfully push JK
Tyson
away.
Reddick has moved to another train car.
And I'll just yell at him. I'll just yell at him. And I'll just like loudly whisper, "What the fuck is the matter with you? What do you know about a giant fucking snake?"
Yeah, babe, it's fine. It's just some kids beating each other up in a train car. Alright, where were we?
Are you that asshole I met in the snake dream?
Wait, you're that guy in that snake tree? Also, why are you assaulting me with some canned mist?
You didn't see the can, you just saw the mist.
Oh.
No, he definitely saw the can. I shoved it in his mouth.
Okay, you did. Okay, I see. Never mind. Continue.
Why are you trying to assault me with some Sierra Mist, dude?
Look. I'm looking. I'm around. I'm not from around here. I'm from Salem. I'm looking for my brother. His name is Dan. He was lost like 5 years ago. I left at my house and I've been looking for him. And now there's this weird stuff happening, and I remember you from different Dan. Lots of people are called Dan.
Okay.
Anyway, I remember seeing you. I remember your voice from the snake dream. So I wanted to know if you've been if these things are part of are part of that dream, like what happened with this can.
I guess, but I mean, I don't have as cool of a power as you. I just have submarines, as you can see. They don't do anything.
Right. So, if it's safe to assume you saw the report, the TV report about the missing people?
I mean, no, but like 12 of my girlfriends just somehow moved away.
Right. So you got reason to suspect that might have something to do with it, right?
Oh, I thought that was just because I have a bad personality.
You just take everything in stride?
Oh my goodness sakes alive.
Oh, you mean... Oh, Guilty Gear Stride? Yeah, I love that game.
That didn't come out
you
yet,
really,
I don't think. Actually,
you just hear what you want to hear, don't you?
Wait, what year is this?
2020, early 2020.
Okay. Also, dude, question, does the Big Sickie exist?
Not in America. Not yet.
Okay, thank God. Okay. Also, dude, what are you doing trying to shove a can in my mouth anyway?
Don't worry, this can's new. If you want, you can have another sip later.
Why'd I want to sip an open can? Does it have beer in it?
Sure. Anyway.
But yeah, now, yeah.
Anyway, why are you going? What the hell are you? If you're so unconcerned about whatever the hell's going on. What the hell are you doing in the train?
This is a school trip, dude. I'm going to the Bartlett Museum. You know, the dude who signed the one of the dudes who signed the Declaration of Independence.
Right.
You know, field trips. He points to literally every other student on this train.
Look, I've been tracking down my brother since way before here. I've been traveling all around America, and he was and according to the last guy who saw him, he was headed where you're headed.
To the
So that's why
Museum?
No, the city.
I mean, yeah, that's where the museum's at.
I don't know if that.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be doing this, but I just think this is funny.
It is also very JoJo's.
It very much is.
Well, I thought. Well, look. I think whatever happened. I think these weird events that have been happening, these powers, this snake thing, these disappearances might all be connected. And if it's possible, we might be able to get the answers we're looking for all at once. So, when you're done, when you're ready to start taking things a little more seriously,
I mean,
give me a call.
Dude, you have a cell phone?
No.
Then how would I give you
I go by carrier pigeon.
Think I know about carrier pigeons, dude? We live in Massachusetts.
I don't care. You
Okay.
know, they know how to find you, so they'll know how to find me. And whenever you're ready, just flat.
Also, why do you have like a Viking helmet on, dude?
It's cold.
It's Massachusetts.
It's cold.
It still gets relatively cold.
Yes, but why a Viking helmet
Look.
and not a beanie?
Look, at around 5:30 p.m., that's about when the sun's gonna set.
Yeah.
You're gonna be looking. I want you to look at the sky and toss this into the open air, and then catch it back with your hands. Okay? And then I hand him a light bulb.
Okay.
That's how my pigeons will know how to find you.
I mean, I'm also on a school trip, so I mean,
Whenever you
just
need.
join us if you want.
Again,
It's free food.
nah, I don't look like a school kid.
Dude,
I'm a
you
little-
look like you're 12. I point to the fourth graders that are joining us on the trip.
School kids don't look like homeless people.
I point to the kid who looks like a homeless person.
He's just wearing a bulky jacket. It's not his fault that his parents are neurotic. It's their fault.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, you could join in still. Also, honestly, you should probably join us, dude. Don't want you to get hurt out here. It's dangerous.
All right, fine. Might be able to get a better intel on the inside if I stick close.
Exactly.
Remember,
it
doesn't smell
While we
good.
were talking, I have a candy bar in my hand.
Gotcha.
Remember,
I start to eat it.
don't eat that. That's for the customer.
I give him
Also,
$2.
want to buy a candy bar? Thanks for the money.
You're welcome.
Also,
Thanks for the Twix. Twix are for kids, you know.
yeah, I
Wait,
know.
no, that's Trix. I always get those two confused.
Anyway, my point is, this doesn't smell good. You ready
Why
to
are trying
fight?
smell stuff?
My point is, be ready to fight at any moment.
Wait, we have to fight?
Keep an eye out.
I take my glasses off. Okay, I pop out a lens.
All right, I'm done with this conversation. I'm gonna go over there and see if the kids noticed that I wasn't there before.
They're not paying attention at all.
All right, I'm just gonna be sitting with the kids.
You slip right in easily. Tyson, are you still on the phone with your significant other?
Yes. Currently discussing how the private investigator also went missing.
Oh.
I hand Jake a Nokia.
That is surprising, given it is.
No thanks, I only use burner phones.
It's a burner phone, yeah. He found this, it was his ex's who disappeared.
Mm.
He has a bunch of those.
Brief glance back at this weirdo child and continue speaking to my dude who is. Yeah, I know the payment. Okay, it said the. Okay, he gave you his phone number. Okay, it's paid to Newburyport or something wrong said that. I'll find one of the stops. Yeah, I'll see if I could find this guy. Ask around because Pete, a private investigator's. Yeah, like that. Okay, love you too. Bye.
Also,
quick question.
Alatos, I wanted to ask you. Oh, okay.
Real quick. Tyson, which of the two kids were you looking at exactly?
Both.
Both?
Just
okay.
A brief glance.
For the brief glance, you see the black submarines.
I assume it was more hallucinations and continue speaking.
Okay.
By the way, do I, get a glimpse of, the big man?
No, Lincoln Park has not been called.
Yeah, but I didn't know you had the capacity to turn him off.
You can put stands away, or at least, yeah, you should, or I'm trying to think.
No, I know, but I didn't think that,
that
Tyson knew how to do that.
Oh, gotcha.
What do you think, Alatos? Do you think I figured out how to turn off the ghost?
Yeah, I would say you all have the ability to know how to call forth and call back your stands.
Okay, yeah, in that case,
just whether or not you choose to do that is obviously up to you.
Absolutely not in this case. And
yes, no. Let's see. You seem to be getting a call, Tyson. It appears to be from another investigator you would have hired, I imagine.
Wait, a different one? The one we went with first? But immediately pick up. Hello?
Hey, I think I got some intel for you. Are you anywhere close by Amesbury by chance?
Yeah, I'm actually on a train. I think we just passed by Newburyport.
Ah, thank goodness. All right. Look, I think I have some info that could help. All right. I can't say too much due to just it's a lot. Okay. Get to the mall as soon as you can. Tell me when you get here. All right. This is big.
Got it.
And then he hangs up.
Okay. Heavy sigh. It's weird. I haven't heard from that guy in 2 months, but why would he tune up again now?
All right. The train ride, presumably, goes quite well all the way to Amesbury. Nothing.
Well, then this can't be JoJo. No mode of transportation is safe. or is that just Joseph Joestar?
I think that is Joseph.
I think that is
also you say that, but there was a fight on the train that you just chalked up to your imagination.
Well, no, Tyson didn't see the fight.
Therefore, it doesn't exist. Exactly.
So you all get to Amesbury relatively fine. What's it? JK and Dan, before the history teacher takes you all to the museum. At first, he's gonna have you all. He's gonna go or take all of you guys to the mall to have a little bit of free time since the train arrived early.
In the meantime, since I am separate from the others, if you want to do a bit of stuff for me.
Yep. Okay. Hold on. I'll just do this real quick.
Damn, this is a nice mall for the middle of nowhere.
Indeed. So you all arrive, funny enough, all at the same mall. Let's see. Tyson, you, I imagine once you get to the mall, you're gonna call your guy.
Yeah.
All right. He instructs you to meet him, close to the water fountain, at the back end of the mall. He doesn't really give too much detail beyond that and hangs up again.
Okay.
You meet your while you're all sort of kind of exploring the mall, all of you see relatively, I would say, a man in his early 20s, short blonde hair. He's just sprinting across the mall. He is running. Doesn't really say anything, do anything else besides he just runs past all of you very fast.
Unnaturally fast, or
No, naturally fast. It's just very weird to be sprinting that fast in a mall.
I don't know. I've been late to work too. 20
That's
years
fair.
ago. I understand.
Is he wearing anything? Like, is he wearing like sports clothes? Like, is he a jogger?
No, he's wearing he appears to be wearing jeans and a slightly ripped shirt.
Okay.
From the quick glances you can get of him before he is gone.
Maybe he just stole somebody's wallet. I check my wallet.
Your wallet's safe.
Okay, yeah, it's under my hat.
All right. Tyson, you meet your person at the fountain. He is the only one near the area.
I imagine we do like the JoJo and Speedwagon Foundation guy on the bench, where we're sitting on different sides of the fountain, not directly making eye contact, handing stuff to each other.
Pretty much.
What have you got?
Listen, man, I got a lead for you, all right? But I can't do this anymore. You have no idea the shit I've been seeing, the things I've been hearing as well. This is getting way too fucking deep.
Truth be told, that's not too big a problem. I found another guy, let's say.
That's fine.
Who's willing to do good stuff, who's willing to do hard shit.
From what you've told me of your situation, I understand, honestly. But here, I'll give you this. Don't ask how I got it, all right?
Right.
He hands you a relatively small manila folder. Or manila...
Opening it, assuming it is not a picture of Dio in there.
It is not a picture of Dio. Instead, let me see if I can find the picture.
It's a picture of Burly Dan.
No, it is not. Picture.
Steely Dan.
No,
Opens it, unfolds the paper, a gun comes out again.
Not quite. It's a picture. I will put this in editing. Future me, remember to put this in editing. It is a picture of this gentleman.
Okay.
Qua.
Oh my.
Ooh.
He's hot.
Ooh. It's a guy.
Never heard of this guy before.
Looks like bad news, but no.
Looks like a normal guy.
You're telling me. Look, his name is James Holly Whitley. He's a real estate agent. But apparently, he does a little bit more on the side. I can't speak too much on it, but the quick summary is that I have it on good authority to say that he may know something about your situation. That he's involved in it in some way, but
Involved, like causing?
Indeed. I don't know to what extent, though. Like I said, this shit is getting too deep.
I would imagine, like, just the hand of Linkin Park comes out and clenches its fist underneath the fountain. Got it.
Look, that's all I got, okay? That's all I can do for you right now. Thank you.
More than nothing, and I'll have my guy handle it. And as he's saying this, Linkin Park emerges in full.
Okay. Hey, JK, Dan, are you two anywhere near this area?
I dragged JK to the food court to get him some food and bought him a new shirt.
Okay, so you two would probably be like...
Hey, Jake.
Right
JK,
here-ish?
Sorry about earlier. Let me make it up to you a bit.
What's this?
It's food and a shirt.
Okay.
You can drag and drop your sheet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
I'll put you like right here.
If we're gonna pass as siblings, you might as well buy me dinner.
Yeah.
Put you like right
I guess.
here-ish. Ooh.
Is this from is this KFC?
I I wish. I used to love those double downs. Used to down like 5 of them at once.
In real life, those are coming back for some reason.
I know, tomorrow. I'm going to try to get one tomorrow.
They're gonna have to make Carl try it, and he'll die live on air.
Oh, I can't wait
No,
for
no,
that.
no, I
I'm
prefer
going to
Popeyes.
try one. Well, no, I work until 8 tomorrow, so I might try one on the Wednesday when I am 9:30 until 6.
I am trying to lose weight. No, thank you.
I am
That's
too.
fair.
In fact, it is only 510 calories.
What?
We don't have a KFC in my city, so I don't care.
That is fair.
And
All
you are
right.
better off for it.
All right, so
Anyway,
out of curiosity, what general direction are you all looking in?
outside the... So basically, you know how in food courts there's like a sort of funnel of people that's just sort of built around the structure of like how the food stands just sort of, circle around the stalls and such?
Yeah, I believe.
Basically, as far away from the mount of people as possible.
Okay, so you would probably be... Hold on, where's your character thing? I'll put the... I would say you would be right about here-ish. So Corrack, or rather, Dan, you would probably be right next to him, I would imagine. Or at least close to him.
Yeah.
Either way, but for general direction, where would you all be looking at specifically?
Probably-
The fountain, dude.
Where are you getting at?
I don't know.
I mean,
Just
well, knowing that it's you, it's probably nothing. So yeah, sure.
alright.
I need to get out of this. I don't like eating close to people anyway.
People suck.
Agreed.
Tyson, where are you looking at?
I am probably doing a brief glance off as the contact probably hurriedly speed walks away.
Oh, yeah.
I am just gonna go over to a vending machine, probably around this way.
Question, do we see, the stand?
Do you have your standout, Tyson?
Yes.
Okay,
I forgot to put it away because I'm still new to this.
You all,
What?
JK, and Dan, you all see the Linkin Park stand, which, yeah, that's
Punch
new.
Ghost.
Yeah, Punch Ghost.
So we're all just. I'm gonna look at them like, don't call attention. They just play cool. We're just gonna sit. We're gonna. I pull on his arm, and we're just gonna sit close to the fountain, close to him, not too close, just perpendicular, just not looking at him, just sitting casual. We are just here to eat our meal.
Ding, 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 ding.
Huh?
Are
There's
you
a-
hearing a clock?
There's a loud noise. There's a loud metallic noise coming nearby. Seems to be getting closer. Specifically, it seems to be coming from the escalator that's nearby you all.
Escalator!
Go.
Are you?
That's the
are you-
automatopoeia
That's
for
way
menacing.
louder than
Are you all going to look in the direction of this noise, or are any of you going
Sure.
to? I should say.
Sure.
I am
You
not.
got-
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm gonna yawn and just look at that stand, thinking, why the heck does that thing exist there?
All
And
right.
wha-
What's it?
It's
Then
got
every-
galaxy. It's got galaxy patterns all over its back. Very
Mhm.
big swirl motif.
Then everyone but Dan sees this thing coming down the escalator.
Well, I'm not looking that way, so
Oh, you're not looking that way
Uh-oh.
then?
no, I'm getting my drink from the vending machine.
Okay.
That's a Digimon.
That is. Then, JK, you see this thing coming down the escalator.
That's not good. That can't be good.
What's up?
There's an angel made of guns on the escalator.
Oh, Guns N' Roses? I love that band.
No, right now, look. And I turn his head forcibly.
Oh, shh. Okay, that's a weird elaborate costume like that one over there.
You idiots! It's probably another one of these power things.
Okay, let's stay back a bit. If that exists, that means that there's somebody here with it. So we just have to try to suss that out. Let's just take a little walk and try to hide a bit, because that thing looks like it's gonna have a gun, and we should probably find something we can use as cover or a weapon.
It seems to just be walking, in general. Seems to be walking forward, not... It hasn't looked in your guys' direction at all, surprisingly.
Don't make any subtle movements. Or any sudden movements, rather.
Well, we should probably act naturally. If
Sure.
It's not doing anything, it could be
I'm
from
just
someone
going
like
to
us.
finish my meal.
Yeah.
It keeps walking, walks around the benches and whatnot. Tyson, you said you were off, like, sort of this area for a vending machine, yeah?
Yeah, I'd imagine, knowing my luck, it has gotten jammed and I am now kicking it.
You hear the the dinging coming closer and closer. It is getting very loud and very close.
At this point, I turn around and see the giant evil Digimon, I'm sure.
Yep.
Shit! And at this point, now something clangs out of it, and I grab what I'm sure is not a bottled soda, rather than a canned one.
Mm-hmm.
Or rather, Linkin Park grabs it, and now it is much, much denser.
Mm-hmm.
I am just squaring this thing off, and Linkin Park is in a pitcher's position, preparing to throw it if it makes any sudden moves.
It looks at you for a little bit. Something seems to be going on with its eyes for a little bit, like something scanning.
Anomaly detected. Activate all guns blazing.
Coo! And at this point, Linkin Park pitches the soda bottle forth with all the density of a uranium shell.
All right, it is going to try and shoot it out of the air. Additional editor's note. The design for All Guns Blazing was commissioned by Gabriel Rosas over on Fiverr. That is Gabriel, ROSAS 930. Go support them. They do really cool stuff.
I'm assuming this is this power or precision?
I will say this is precision. For this thing, it is speed. Or for All Guns Blazing, it will be speed.
Okay, precision is just D for me, so that's...
So that will be, for you, 2d20's lowest result.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh.
So that is a definite failure. And then let's see. So this thing has a speed of that. Oh, it has the same speed as you.
Oh.
Let's see. 2d20. I forgot I put at the same speed as yours. It got a 2. Well, you both fail. So not only do you miss, but it also fires and misses both you and the bottle. So nothing has happened.
Question, do we see this?
You would have heard the gunshot.
Do we look to... Dan is going to look around to see if anybody else is noticing this.
People seem to be confused. They also heard the gunshot, but they don't know where it came from.
So other people have heard the gunshot?
They heard a gunshot, but that is about it. They do not see
Tyson
this
immediately
thing.
ducks underneath the bench.
Okay. Actually, this thing would be... Yeah, I'll say it's about right there. So you're going to duck underneath the bench. All right. Corrack. Or not Corrack. Dan, JK, what are you two going to do?
No idea. So, upon hearing the gunshot, we're just gonna, like, try to head, or, like, try to help, like, just sort of sneak around it.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, I'll call over Dan to, like, crouch behind, like a chair or something close to where the action is.
Okay. And then, Dan, are you going to follow JK's lead and just sort of move around?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to cautiously, since we're probably being evacuated.
Surprisingly, no one else followed you over here.
Oh, okay.
Just, I'm snuck behind the chair,
Okay.
and I'm going to look at the fountain,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to ask. All right, I'm going to need you. The little the little submarines thing. What do they do?
So, so they enter people's bodies and kind of reduce their morale while also causing a bit of eternal bleeding.
Shit, that's probably not going to be enough. But so good. It's good to try
But
that.
they can also probably shoot projectiles, I guess.
Can you?
I don't know.
Can you?
It's submarine.
Can you do that from here?
Are we
That's true.
seeing that from here?
What? You're seeing all guns blazing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you both
Nice.
can see. You both can see all guns blazing.
Maybe. I haven't done this before. I'm going to try to summon to flank with 3 submarines
With
and
your
then
3
it's
submarines. Okay.
yeah, so and then try to bash into it.
Thundercross split attack Neo.
Are you going to run into this thing with your submarines?
Yeah,
Okay.
try to push it back.
I'll say that's a power.
Oh,
Why did you think it would be?
and not a range.
No, you don't. You don't roll for range.
Oh,
You roll for power, speed, durability, or precision, depending on.
I might have built
the
my stand incorrectly then.
Oh goodness sakes!
Great.
It's
We
session
can-
1. We can adjust after.
We can adjust later, but anyways.
Okay. So then for D, I roll a D2 and take the lowest.
Yep, and this thing will do durability.
4.
Okay.
Man,
Roll.
maybe I should stop playing RPGs with this.
Let's see. This thing will take durability. That will be that. Okay, so just one of these. It got a 10, so you both fail.
Huh.
Or actually, yeah, you both fail. So nothing really happens.
Again.
Oh.
But did he take notice of the things at least?
He has definitely taken notice of the submarines.
Anomaly detected. Activate all guns blazing.
And then, JK, if you wish to do any sort of action, you can if you want.
Okay. I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna tell Dan, cover me.
I can try, but
I'm going to run to the fountain,
Okay.
and I'm going to attempt to almost drown myself.
Oh boy, alright. I will say, you doing that will be counted for how long that will take. I will say that will count as a turn.
This is also another famous out-of-context panel from Chapter 1.
yeah.
For goodness sakes. All Guns Blazing for its turn is going to try and shoot the one of the submarines. So it will use precision. Would you like to make a contest for this, Corrack or Dan?
Contest against what?
You-
What would I be using?
Use a stat that you think would go well in the situation of you trying to either basically so you don't take damage, whether that's speed, durability, or what have you. What would you want to
I
use?
would like to try to use precision to precisely hit it to the point where it misses.
Okay, so you're going to be using your other submarines to sort of try and make it
To mitigate damage, basically.
mitigate or to make it less accurate.
Less accurate,
Okay.
basically.
So roll your precision, and then All Guns Blazing will do the same.
Okay, so that's going to be 2d20 highest result.
Okay.
You
Oh
gotta
my
be kidding me.
goodness sakes alive.
How?
I do not know, but it is going to hit one of your submarines. Let's see. So what is your durability stat?
E.
It is E. Okay, so you will be taking the full brunt of this hit, which it will do 4 damage.
I think that KOs me.
No, it does not. Everyone has 10 health. And this is a light wound, which means that you can heal it later.
Remember, this is JoJo's. We all have 50 gallons of auxiliary blood.
Yes.
Yes.
And
it's okay. That bullet only hit me on the head.
All right, that is everyone has taken their action, so we now begin on the second round of everyone's actions.
And can we choose which order to act in?
You can all So how the JoJo combat system it is very free flow for turn order. So if it is whoever wants to go can go if they want to. What I'm probably gonna do is that I'll have you guys go first and then the enemy, and then just go from there.
Speaking of combat, what does our momentums look like?
So actually, yes, that was a very good question. So you both, let's see. So Tyson, you failed that one, so you have a -1 momentum. Let's see. Trying to think. I think All Guns Blazing would have... I'm trying to think. I would say 0 momentum at this point. Dan, you would have... -1 momentum as well. And then JK, you haven't made anything requiring a big roll, so you have 0 momentum.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And for reference, momentum can be used even if it's positive or negative.
Yep,
positive. If I'm I'll let the GM explain.
So basically, positive momentum can be used to predict your opponent's moves. Basically, if you are in a contest, you can use one of your momentum to say, "Hey, I think the enemy is going to use this stat for this roll." And if you win that, or if you guess correctly, you automatically win the roll. But if you don't guess it correctly, you just lose that 1 momentum, and the roll continues as normal. And if also if you succeed, or if you predict correctly, you also gain an additional momentum for what you spent for the predict. Negative momentums can be used to feint. Basically means if you lost a contest, you can say, "Hey, I'm going to use my 1 negative momentum to use it as a feint," meaning it was a bait, it was all a joke, hee, to try and get yourself in a more advantageous position. Let's see. And you can basically make another contest immediately.
I think I might try that. Based on if everyone's okay with me going first again.
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Now, fun thing about this is a Star Platinum type stand. It has crazy strength. It has power A.
Yes.
it does. I am going to attempt to. I'm gonna have it pick up the bench and just chuck it at it.
Oh.
With another yell of "Coo!"
You know what? This thing's large enough. I'll say, yeah. You're wanting to use power, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think this thing's large enough. You can just use power.
Okay.
And this thing will use its durability to try and
take the highest of 3d20.
Yeah, that's a 12. This thing has that, so it will roll that for its durability. Oh my goodness, it's alive.
Can I declare a feint?
You can declare a feint if you want to.
All right. In that case, this is rolled with a different stat. In that case,
Yep.
I'm gonna roll that. It wasn't just picking up one thing. It was just throwing the bench with one hand, and its other hand it picks up and throws the fountain.
Okay. Oh my goodness sakes. Okay.
Just
What
yeets it as fast as possible.
Are you going to use the same stat for that? Or what stat are you going to use for that?
Doesn't have to be a different stat.
It does have to be a different stat.
Let's say that this probably speed then.
Yeah, okay. And
So
then
that's
it is.
just...
Let's see. Whether when you fail, you can make it using different stat. You can only. And then I'll say this thing is going to try and use speed to get out of the way.
So under his breath, I'm going to mutter, you can block one attack, but can you block all this at once?
You're gonna throw the fountain with JK in it?
Damn it!
Oh my
I can't
goodness
block all that at
sakes!
once.
Oh. Let me look at the roll results for this. Okay, so that is a definite failure, and then this thing takes the lowest, so it got a moderate success. So yes, while it did dodge it, it has tripped over itself.
Okay. It's better than nothing.
And is now on the ground.
I probably smashed like in the ruins of the fountain as well.
Yes. All right. JK, Dan, what would you like to do?
So currently, JK has been thrown over
Oh shit, I forgot you were in the
up to
fountain!
where this is. Because you threw the fountain, JK was in it.
I forgot you were in there!
Uh-oh, alright, okay, JK, I need you to make a durability roll for me, please.
Sure. Ooh, that's spicy. My durability is D.
Okay.
No!
Okay, what's your durability? Roll the dice, please.
What would that be? Is it
2D
1d20?
2d20, take the lowest result.
Oh dear.
Short
Oh
campaign.
dear.
Watch you get 18 and 18.
Oh, that'd be funny. I hope that's the case.
It
is
is 6.
6.
Okay.
So what is the KL1 and KL2?
Kick the lowest?
Keep lowest one.
Yeah, keep lowest one, and then the other one was
kick
keep
highest one.
Yes, indeed. So that is also a definite failure. So you're gonna take some hits from that. Oh goodness, how would I
Charles,
even
I'm very
do this?
sorry.
How would this work? I'm gonna say you take. Let's see. I'm not gonna say this is based off of your power. Tyson.
That would be very bad.
Since
this was
since you know JK wasn't your intended target in the first place,
Yeah.
I'll just say you take 2 damage. And also, let's see. Tyson and JK, you both take 1 negative momentum. Same with All Guns Blazing.
So I'm at -2 then. Got it.
Well, actually, what did this thing get? For the thing, it was technically a success, so it gets 1 momentum. Okay, but it was a moderate success. It wasn't a definite. Okay. All right, Dan, what are you gonna do?
Question, could I try to make it so that JK is caught by a submarine?
You know what?
It's tiny, so I don't know.
If I will allow you to attempt that. Sure. What stat do you want to use?
I would like to use precision.
Precision. Okay. Roll your precision. That is a moderate failure.
So
you
could feint maybe.
You do have a negative, you do have a
I
negative.
have -2, I think, momentum.
Yeah, you can use one of your negative momentums for a feint.
Sure, I would like to then use potential.
That's not a roll you can make, unfortunately.
Then I'll use speed.
That you can use speed, so use your speed.
Speed is a C, so I think that's only 1d10.
That is 1d20.
Or 1d20, yeah.
Let's see. That's fine.
13! That is a moderate success. So
I'll take it.
So you're at 0 momentum, Dan. And JK, you can heal yourself from that damage earlier since Dan caught you.
Cool.
Since it is a moderate success, you did save JK. However, the butt.
I took 2 of mine.
No, the butt in this is that you put JK closer to All Guns Blazing.
Oh. Oops.
I'll say
So
JK's around there.
I guess that's my action for the turn.
That is indeed your action. JK, you technically haven't gone yet since you were thrown. What would you like to do, JK?
you know, this isn't what I was planning, but I'm glad it all worked out. That throw has some real impact. And then the words impact flash onto the can.
Okay.
Or actually, rather... let me see if I can describe this. Let's use splatter as the word.
Okay.
As the sensation.
All right.
Of you know what? Here's a better one. Crashing.
Crashing. Okay.
Sensation of crashing through a structure while being inside it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the word that I'm going to take. I was going to use drowning to try and debilitate this thing, but this is way better.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to attempt to sneak away from this guy without him looking at me.
Okay.
Hoping that he's too distracted by the subs.
He's still on the ground. You can sneak out of this.
Yeah, I can roll out. Actually, hold on. He's on the ground, right?
He's on the ground.
So, So, Alato.
Yes? Tell me what you're thinking. I'm curious.
If I were to pour the mist on him, what happens?
Well, you would just need to make a precision roll, and depending on the results, you could do some interesting damage.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make a.
What is your plan here?
So I'm gonna hover over this guy.
Okay.
I'm armed. I'm gonna just walk over this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And is this the first floor?
This isn't.
Is there a?
This is indeed.
Is there a? Okay, but is there a parking lot underneath here? Or?
There is not. You are on the.
Oh.
You are on the foundation.
That is a shame. I was going to use it on the ground, to make him crash through the ground.
That is funny. You could technically, if you guys were over here, you could technically have done that.
What is that? What is that?
That is the second floor.
Oh.
But you guys are not there.
Okay, then I think that's what I'm going to. Here's what I'm going to attempt to do.
What will you attempt to do?
I will make a precision roll to pour some of the mist on him.
Okay, that would be 2d20s, take the highest.
And I go, let me see if I can get a cool one-liner. You know, this wasn't in the plans here today. But hey, I guess I got a bath out of it. How about you get a bath out of it? Here, enjoy the refreshing taste of summer. And then I pour the drink on him.
Please do
Refreshing
good.
taste and summer are bolded, of course.
Indeed. Please do good.
Damn it!
Come on!
Alright, we're going for a feint. Yeah, we're going for a feint
You're gonna
here.
use one momentum for a feint. What are you going to do? And what are you going to do? What different stat are you going to use? Well, technically this is now a contest. So what are you going
I'm gonna
to
use speed instead.
You're going to use speed. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna say All Guns Blazing will also use speed to try and get away from this. So that is for that would be that.
Me and my negative momentum. God damn it, these rolls have been fucking psychotic. Okay.
There we go!
We finally got
That's
hit
my
on this
boy.
thing.
That is a definite success, and this thing got a moderate failure. Let's see. So, based on, you have a power of C. So that is, So that's 4 damage, but All Guns Blazing durability is C. So this thing takes 3 damage. I'll say total is now 7 for that. So what is the exact effect that happens to All Guns Blazing from the splatter?
His head caves in on itself. Like, it's the sensation of him, it's like his head... Imagine if, I guess, I don't know if this thing is an automatic stand, right?
Mm-hmm.
So essentially his head feels like it got slammed against the ground really fast, like he just fell from a huge height.
Mm-hmm.
And his head got caved against the ground.
Okay. Fair enough. Hold on. I need to look at something real quick. So at this point, yes, All Guns Blazing takes some damage. After it is now All Guns Blazing's turn, it's going to slowly stand up, and it's going to see that it's surrounded. It is... Let's see. It is going to use its technique, Sad Wings That Heaven Sent.
Nice.
It is going to bring its blade wings into itself and then unfurl it very fast and shoot out a cone of blades around you guys. And by around you guys, I mean specifically JK and Dan's stand. So let's see. So this will, do you guys want to make this into a contest?
Depends. What's in it for me?
You don't take damage.
Yes, but if I fail, I take more damage.
Nope. You still take the same amount of damage if it succeeds. Mind.
I'll make this into a contest. I'll fucking speed to run away from this.
Okay. It is going to use its precision for this. What's it? Dan, are you going to do a contest with this?
I'm just trying to think of what I can do here.
You could use
because it's affecting me as well, correct?
Yes, you could use your speed, you could use your durability, you could use your precision. You could use your power.
I'm probably going to be using precision then.
You are going to use your precision to outmaneuver the daggers.
Yes.
Okay. So do this.
Oh, wait, I have one more D5.
Oh my goodness sakes. What the... Uh-oh. Oh, what's it? JK, you are able to avoid the attack. Or actually, hold on. Since these are both definite successes, let me double check real quick. Contest. If both players succeed, cancel each other out. This doesn't affect how the same player is feeling. It depends on the action roll. Okay, so it cancels each other out. Okay. So, JK, you do not take any damage. Let's see. Dan, you will, since this thing has a power of C, you will be taking 4 damage.
I am at 2.
You can also heal yourself, if you want.
How does one heal?
So, let me get to that.
Remember, you're just losing your spare blood.
Here we go, stamina and damage. Or no, I'm looking specifically for... There it is. Okay, so... Technically, at this point, you have taken 2 light injuries, I believe. Yes. Most damages will be dealt as light injuries, and the pain is minor enough to only be a small distraction. To remove the light injury, you can apply a penalty of -3 per injury to any action you roll, but you heal the damage taken.
Interesting.
Yes. But that only applies to light injuries.
So what you're saying, hear me out, is that
yes.
I can theoretically make my stats worse.
For 1 roll.
I understand that.
Yes.
For 1 roll. But have you seen it? But if I do that, I'm gonna roll probably an 11, which would be a moderate success that will become a failure.
It will be a moderate failure, so something bad, but.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to say anything. I just think D20 hates me.
I don't know why.
So, yeah. Additionally, as JK avoids this blow, he's going to start climbing this, or at least start making his way to the stairs to the second floor. And just looking for somebody in the area who might be getting like a big headache, like who might be doubling over in pain. Like looking around to see if anyone's doubling over in pain.
Everyone has started running at this point after the gunshot and also the bench and the fountain seemingly flying. Everyone, it is only you guys here at this point. Everyone else has run away.
So there's nobody nearby, no one I can see.
Unfortunately not.
this might be an automatic stand situation.
Not even like policemen, like shopping mall, like mall guards.
Nope, no one that you can see.
This is the tutorial fight. I don't think it's gonna be super complicated fight.
So, yeah. In that case, instead of making my way to the second floor, I'll probably make my way to where Dan is.
Okay, you're going to go to Dan.
And I'm going to sit next to him. And I'm going to be like, all right, you've already taken way too much damage. You gotta bow out of this. Look, this is going to be a weird thing to ask. But you got shot, right? Tell me how that felt. Try to describe it.
It feels so good. Especially that knife hit me right in my leg. I can't feel it. It hurts. Also, that gunshot also hurts way too much.
Yeah, I'll just go with pierce.
Okay, that can work.
It's a sharp, piercing pain.
Yeah, let's just go with sharp pain.
All right. Is there anything else you are going to do, JK, for the start of the? I'll say this is technically the start of the new round, if I recall.
Yeah, I'll just store that word and start shaking the can.
Okay, is that all?
Like power up the next effect.
Is that all you're going to do?
And I'll just also hide. I'll try to hide Dan's. Try to get him to call back his submarines.
Dan, are you going to call back your submarines?
No.
No? Okay.
Okay, then I'll just hide myself.
All right.
And I'll look at our big standard friend over there.
Indeed.
I'll like lock eyes with him.
With me?
Can you hold him off?
Maybe.
Good enough. I think I can at least strike it somehow. You gotta buy us some time.
What? And are you gonna kill this thing? It's a fucking tank!
We'll see. I gotta get my friend to safety. He's not well.
That's fucking obvious. Alright, Alright.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll take the next turn, in which case, because Lincoln Park can't go to...
I don't mean metaphorically, I mean physically. He got shot. Although I also mean it metaphorically. He's a little bit of a loony.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. All right.
I'm going to step over the ruins of the bench because Lincoln Park can't go that far from me.
Yep.
And we gotta have a punch rush at some point. I am just gonna try and send in Lincoln Park with a punch rush.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at the thing for that.
I guess I get closer for that too. Then
Yes.
is there a specific thing module for punch rushes?
I'm trying to see. I don't. There is a specific thing, but I think that is let's see. Oh, that's only if both players have, or if both players have 3 momentum, positive or negative. So I mean, so this won't be a clash. However, you will just be straight up attacking this thing. Yes.
Yeah.
So power, if you so desire, if that is your intent. So 11. This thing is going to use its durability. All right.
Final.
Let's see. Let me look at the things again. So let's see. Your power is let's see. So that was in yes, and that was an 11. Your power is A, so that means that does 8 damage to this thing. But with its durability of C, it will do 7 damage. So you beat this thing. How would you like to do the finishing blow?
There's really only one way it can be done. So
Yep.
as these submarines are surrounding it and the mist is getting bottled up and starts to clear, it gets back up and then it just sees Linkin Park standing right there. Cracks its knuckles, goes into a boxer stance. And it just starts hammering blow after blow after blow. And with every blow, the pattern on its fist swirls into the number 9, simulating a critical hit over and over and over and over as it breaks the damage cap of 99999999999 damage, because that's what ku in Japanese means.
Oh, okay, good to know. So after you set ablaze a fury of fists to all guns blazing, it eventually crumbles and falls over, slowly breaking apart until it completely disperses. Combat is now over.
Tyson just looks absolutely shocked and a little horrified that actually worked. Just kind of slowly gives Linkin Park the side eye before calling it back. It could just do that to a man, this is not the week I was expecting to have. Turn to look at the other 2 people in the crossfire. Now, now that these 2 are kids, but do they look like kids or do they look like Part 3 kids?
This is not who was the dude who was on the Old Spice commercials? Terry Crews. Yes. This is not Terry Crews with a sign on his chest saying 15-year-old boy on it. This is this is more.
So they're Koichi sized. Got it.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
Yeah, I'm definitely
small.
Koichi sized.
They are teenagers. They are like, I would say closer to like either Narantia or even
I'd say
Hugo.
Yeah, I'd say Dan is Giorno sized, whereas I am more Koichi sized.
Okay.
I just swearing under my breath and frantically looking for a first aid kit. There's usually some like near the food court.
Yeah, you do find a little first aid box.
Alright, hold still. I took like 1 EMT course in college.
Thankfully, Dan's injuries appear to be minor, so you are able to patch up Dan quite well. Dan, that means you can fully replenish your health now.
Oh, thank God. Does somebody have an energy drink?
Size walks back over to the vending machine, purchases 1.
TK?
Here.
TK?
JK.
KK? JK?
Shut up.
JK?
Yeah, what is it?
Can I have... You know how you stung me before?
Sorry, I'm fresh out.
Oh. I was gonna ask you to give me an energy drink.
This is the first time
Shut
I think Tyson has taken time to notice the other stands, I'm sure. So
yeah, at this
he looks
point,
at the submarines and double takes like, wait, that's real? What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about this later. For now, let's just hide away from that creep.
Yeah. I start crawling with a gunshot wound.
Are we sure he's still around? That thing disintegrated.
He must be feeling pretty stunned after that. Do you remember how he was walking around?
And it didn't seem to start blasting until something triggered it.
Yeah, it was it felt like it was just sort of wandering around.
Is this thing on autopilot?
I don't know. Feels weird. Well, whoever's controlling it's not around, so maybe.
Is there any sign of like emergency services or something coming in, or?
There's two things coming your way, actually.
Okay.
One, the more important one, I would say, is hey, that dude that was running earlier, he's slowly walking up to you guys. He seems extremely nervous.
Lincoln Park comes back out, fighting stance.
Yeah, he sees this and is reacting to it and appears to be cowering in fear. He is crouching down and slowly backing away.
So you're that thing's pilot then?
Wait. Let me handle this.
Okay.
So I start running up to him with the can sleeved up again.
You're walking up to him, yes?
I have a real sad look in my face. I look I look like real panicked. I'm a little kid who's real scared, who wants his mommy, and it's like,
Mercy.
My friend is injured. Help! There's someone here.
Mercy. No hurt. Mercy.
Someone here. He's hurt. He's bleeding. My friend. He needs help. He needs medical help. Help! Send help.
He does not appear to be understanding what you're saying.
I throw up blood.
He is.
Sir, please. I'm essentially just like tugging on him. Sir, please, medicine. Help!
You're frustrante.
So yeah, I try to like tug on his like. Is he wearing a sleeve? Does he have sleeves?
It's a short sleeve, but yes.
Yeah, so I'm trying to tug on his sleeves as like, please help, come here.
He seems extremely nervous and he does not understand what you're saying.
In terms of he doesn't.
Is he really that nervous to go with like a kid?
Yes.
Does he show any signs of getting his face?
I go down on my knees and I cover my face and I start fake crying.
Tyson, you can notice there is no injuries on this person.
Shit, autopilot it is then. I start walking towards him.
You're frustrante. Mercy.
No hablo inglés.
That's French, you dumb ass.
Hold on, let me get the...
Dan would like to insert all three of his stands into this man.
Oh.
All
goodness
three
sakes.
of them.
All right, I'm gonna need a precision.
I'm gonna try and block one of them.
Oh, you're gonna...
They're
Okay,
coming from
well this...
underneath him.
Lincoln Park can pass through objects by density fuckery.
Oh goodness!
Precision
All right.
is going to be a B, which means...
So this will be a contest. What are you going to use to try and block Dan's thing?
You gotta be kidding me! What the fuck?
Lincoln Park itself.
What's the stat? What's the stat you're going to use?
Probably durability.
Okay. Roll for durability.
It's 2d10 or 2d.
Your
20
durability is durability is B. Yes, 2. Take the highest.
Take the high.
Damn.
You are able to block the submarines from going inside this unknown person.
Yeah. So what this probably looks like is that Lincoln Park makes itself physically too dense for the submarines to pass through. I just imagine the submarines just wiggling against Lincoln Park's big, meaty, outstretched Part 3 arm.
Tyson, you were asking, or you said no.
Right, I was just saying. Well, I turned to the kid with the submarines and I say, "We need more information."
What you don't know what my things do, so who knows? You could
It would have been.
do that.
Well, you're probably gonna blow them up. It's a submarine. They have missiles. Point is,
What?
we need
why would I blow somebody up?
submarines have missiles.
So
No, they
this
don't.
actually brings up a good question. Right? When Tyson pulls out his stand, can the guy see it?
He is looking extremely terrified of seeing both the submarine and also Lincoln Park.
I am not a fan of these, you say, emo bands.
Mercy, mercy, mercy!
What is this? What was the tank?
Guys, I think he doesn't know anything.
It's gift.
From?
Gift?
Newsbury Port. The church, Newsbury Port Church. And then he's just kind of stumbling at this point.
Newsburyport Church. You
Alright.
mean and I go and I run through a bunch of like chapel names that I know, like close by. Until like maybe I hit the right one.
Church Flica.
That's the one. You got this there? This is from whom? There?
He doesn't point out a specific church. He just says Church Flica.
What's it? What's the expression? Fika?
Flica. It is a word.
Flica.
If you want the exact spelling, it is Flicka. Although obviously your characters will not know what it means.
He is speaking Swedish.
Tyson just sighs and pinches the bridge of his nose.
He's speaking in
Get out.
French. Dumbasses.
We have a location. That's.
Do we?
Well, we don't really have a location. We have a
Also, who the hell are you, dude?
estimation. Yeah, what's your name actually? That's a good question.
I'm Tyson Reddick. I work in insurance.
Nice. What are you doing with a bunch of kids? Seems illegal.
I saw a giant robot and I'm looking for my son and my daughter.
Oh. Okay.
I see. I'm looking for my brother. He's looking for his girlfriends.
Plural?
I think. I guess. He wasn't specific.
It's like people are being sucked into a black hole.
That's true. Is it safe to assume you also had this dream with a snake?
The what? No, there was a clock store or something,
like
and it got smashed
A
open.
Clockwork Orange. I love that movie.
Horrified look, because Tyson has seen that movie and knows it's not a movie to enjoy.
What? Why are you looking at me like
The
that?
whole point of that movie is that it's all horrible. That's not a movie to enjoy. Like, you don't enjoy Schindler's List.
What do you mean? That's my favorite movie of all time.
Oh my
I
goodness.
especially love The Green Mile. Or The Brown Mile. Wait, I'm thinking of the wrong movie, aren't I?
Yeah, you're thinking of the really racist one. I think from a few years back.
The one with Morgan Freeman in it?
Different. You're thinking of Shawshank Redemption.
Oh. I also like The Dead Poet Society.
What the hell are we talking
I don't
about?
know. I'm bleeding.
I imagine the French dude is just gone. He's run away.
No, the dude's still.
Is it really French?
No, the dude's still.
Is he
here.
really French?
He is not French.
I thought he was Swedish.
He is indeed Swedish.
Ah.
But no, he's still there. He's still just very nervous looking at you guys, particularly at the stands.
It's okay. They won't attack you unless you do anything. How do I explain this? It's okay. Friends, no hurt.
Mercy.
Mercy. Yes.
He kind of does a sigh of relief. He's still just standing still. But
Show us church. And I pull out a map
Church?
on my phone.
Take us church? Flika?
Newsbury Port Church Flika. He's gonna look at the map that you're giving him, presumably your smartphone location.
Let's
yes.
go?
Yeah.
He looks at it. He looks at it and kind of zooms in on Newsburyport. He points to what appears to be kind of close to, or he appears to point to a city. The place he's pointing to is not a church exactly, but he is pointing to a particular part of the town of Newsburyport.
Okay, that's better than nothing. You can go. And I just wait for the guy to go away.
He is going to very slowly, while keeping an eye on you guys, just walk away. At this point,
I keep an eye. I do not stop looking at him.
At this point, the police have arrived and are evacuating people out of the area.
Okay.
And by people, I mean all of you.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll go, and as the cops are running out, I mutter to them, if you could see whatever this thing is, I'm going to go there later. And just leave it at that.
Okay.
And I make sure that they get a good look at the Newsburyport location, so they know where to go to. A 45-year-old man can't travel with a bunch of teenagers, so we're just gonna have to get there independently.
So you all are escorted out of the area. What's it? The police do bring all of you guys somewhat close together to keep you in one area, including your new Swedish friend.
Wait, is he a friend?
I use the term friend very loosely. He once you're all together, he does look at all of you. He points to himself and says, Josef Heimdallson. Me, Josef Heimdallson.
Tyson Reddick.
JK.
Dan Burnley.
He kind of looks at you guys. I'm presuming none of you guys have your standout.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You have your standout.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna point at the submarines. Gifts, church Flika?
So there's someone giving these things out?
White snake? I make a snake type motion with my hand.
Clock?
He's you're making a snake type motion,
Yeah.
Dan?
Yeah, with a hiss.
And I'm making...
And hissing too. Like,
Yes.
I point at the
and then
white collar T-shirt and go,
And then Tyson, what were you doing?
I'm making motions with my hands like a ticking clock. Like my left arm is the minute hand, and my other hand's the hour hand, and like tick, tick, clock. Man.
Yosef is going to point at Dan.
Yeah.
Church Fika.
See.
That's Spanish.
I don't know Swedish. Danke? No, that's Polish.
That is also not Polish.
Danke.
That is German.
It's also Polish for thank you.
Huh. Interesting.
Is there anything else, or are we closing
go
on
over
to
there.
be continued?
Is there a library anywhere nearby?
Listen, it's canon that stand users heal abnormally fast. You'll be fine.
Goodness. Others. Church Frika,
Others?
others.
Others.
Rubs temples, so more people like you with robot. You robot man?
Yes. Gift. Church Frika. Gift.
Why send robot at us?
Hold on.
Robot hurt.
No controller.
So it was an autopilot. Okay.
Did we kill it? Or did you kill it?
I mean,
No.
he's fine, so I guess autopilot means like when I hit this thing with a salt shaker trying to banish it, I hit myself, but I guess it doesn't work when it's on autopilot like that.
Also, maybe I should get, I don't know, something to store into my submarines or something.
Do they open up?
I don't know, I see only one of them has a dude in them.
Does the dude have a name?
I don't know, it's called Little Black Submarines.
Did you pick that yourself?
Maybe.
I've just named this thing Lincoln Park because it looks like an edgelord.
What's wrong with Lincoln Park, dude?
I haven't named mine yet.
Anyway, what's up, Jake? JK. You feeling better?
I got back from the library. I stole this. Swedish to English manual. Let's see here.
Oh, is that what you're
Translation. Flika. Flika means girl.
You eventually find the word, yes, Flika means girl.
Oh.
Church girl. There was a girl at the church who gave this thing to him.
Well, we have a location at least.
Let's see. Let me see here. Let me see. So I try to piece together in broken Swedish the sentence. How did you get to America?
Hold on. Kidnapped.
Oh.
He was kidnapped.
So if this is abductions, then shit, this is big.
This is why it was. So, you think that these kidnappings these disappearances we've been hearing about, it might be something to do with some kind of evil power implantation?
Are these things
thing?
made of people?
I don't know.
We're gonna.
All we know is this guy's not from here.
We have to have a name for these things. Personas? No.
I don't know. Well, this seems like the kind of thing that'll just get explained to us by a third party. It doesn't matter. This seems like a kind of thing that will get explained to us by a third party. It doesn't matter.
Speaking of which, Josef chimes in. Church Flika Kola stands.
Stand?
Stando to pawada.
A stand? And of course, this all has
Stand.
bracketed text on it.
Yeah, stand.
Okay. What?
Okay.
Why is it called?
You were calling it a gift before.
stand?
He shrugs his shoulder. He shrugs his
So
shoulders.
it's a
I
colloquial.
don't know why yours is
Got it.
I don't know why yours is a stand. It floats. And do you have something? I don't even know if you have anything. I said, turning to JK.
Me? Like, what do you mean by something? You mean like money or?
Lincoln Park's head pokes over above mine.
Oh, right. Think fast, and I throw the can at him.
I catch the can.
Okay.
And the can talks to you. Sup?
Screams, drops the can.
Oh, what the hell? Not cool.
Sorry.
Take me back.
Oh, did you talk out of that thing?
No.
It.
Yeah, name's Just Dance. I'm a pretty big deal.
Would you like to say your actual stand's name?
So, the stand's name is called Canned Heat. But there's a guy on the can.
Okay.
That is the Silver Surfer Daft Punk headed looking like little robot guy with a surfboard.
Uh-huh.
He's posed weird.
Yeah.
Like he's posed like he's on like some kind of commercial.
Mm-hmm.
With the can, like he's holding the can in his hand.
Yes.
And he says his name is Just Dance, or JD.
Huh.
He's JD, I'm JK.
Okay. Interesting.
This is just like the little dude inside Naranja's Aerosmith being named Mr. Smith.
Yes.
That's awesome.
It is. Okay.
So yeah, this is a whole thing. Thankfully, you managed to get that little translator there. But anyway, running out of time. You don't need to tell me that. We gotta get that bus. You gotta go to that church. Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Fine.
Do you think you could trust him? No, not really. But it's the best I got right now. It's the best shot I have of finding Dan.
Hey, I'm right here.
Shut up.
Meanwhile, I sent a quick text to my partner, Dan.
I look at my phone. Yo, why are you texting me, dude?
No. My romantic partner, Dan, also named Dan.
Anyway, I'm assuming you don't have a car, Tyson?
I do, but... Shit, did I pay for parking? Immediately bolts, trying to go for the parking meter.
You're... Alright.
And that is the last
yeah.
we'll see of him for this session.
Mm-hmm. What's it? Yeah, before you all disperse to do what have you, Joseph is going to at least look at Dan and JK, who I imagine are still here at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Others, the yacht.
Yacht?
Hold on. Var försiktig.
Försiktig. Let me just try to translate it.
I will speed up the process. You find the word he was talking about earlier, yucked, that roughly translates to hunting. And then
We're being hunted.
is be careful.
Don't worry. We can handle ourselves. Are you gonna be okay, though?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and then I give him some money. That's for a bus. I'll take you to the airport. You're on your own from there.
He just nods.
And then I translate the word bus to like the Swedish word for bus. And then the word airport for the word airport.
Hold on. Thankfully, the word bus is just bus in a different accent, but airport is...
Tyson now has to deal with a parking ticket.
Flicktratt.
And Josef just kind of nods. All right. What's it? Tyson is presumably making sure that they paid the fare. Yeah. What are JK and Dan gonna do?
Following up behind him so we can ride on his car. Well, are we going to the church or what? I say behind Tyson.
Let's see.
Oh, your fault. Listen, you can't. You're like what? 3? You're like a third my age. I give him some money for a bus.
Shut the hell up! I'm 16 years old. Look.
Yeah, and I'm 45.
I don't care. It's clear to me that whatever the hell brought us together meant for us to find this type of stuff out, and we're better, and we're not, and we're gonna do better together than apart. So here's my suggestion: we take that car, we go to that church, and we find out what the hell's going on. I feel like that's gonna make things a lot better. Shut the fuck up. Stay here.
Nah, I got a gunshot wound. I just want to go to the museum, write my essay, and go home. Go home, go online,
Tell me
get
you got
another
sick.
girlfriend.
Look, you got shot, right? That's the perfect excuse.
Yeah, to go home.
So you just sit
and
here,
sleep.
and we're gonna go to that church. No, it's not.
Or go to the hospital.
Just tell him you went home. Anyway. So what do you say?
Are you talking to me?
No, him.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Fine. Get in.
Good. Here's money for gas.
Let's see. All right. Are you all getting in the car and driving to Newburyport?
Also stop by the stop by the Sears. I want to pick up some
away,
chips.
Is it?
No, it is not.
Nah.
It is actually quite close. Well,
Nah, yeah, it's pretty
relatively
close.
speaking. Hold on.
Also stop by the Sears. I want to pick up some chips.
If anyone asks, I'm driving you to the hospital because you were fucking shot.
That's the distance between Amesbury and Newburyport. Right here.
Yep.
Question.
Yes.
Is there any BB gun stores at the mall? Or airsoft?
I mean, considering that both of that, considering the mall is kind of closed off because of everything that happened, couldn't exactly,
because of sudden mysterious explosion.
Indeed, you can't exactly check to see.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think of a way to compensate for my stand, which I built incorrectly. Because
you could switch it in between.
no, it's
sessions.
one of those where I forgot.
Fix it
like,
in
I was
between
like,
sessions.
Oh, hey, potential could be good. Actually, wait a second. I upgrade stuff with potential.
It can.
Yes, you can, and let me tell you how to do that. So the way to use potential is that you have to have -3 momentum and use it on a venture.
So I can easily do that, is what you're saying. If
You could do that right now.
You could technically do that now as long as nobody contests
all right,
you.
and what is a venture again?
A venture is using all 3 momentum to do a single action that you have to roll for. It does not matter. Or let me double check this, actually. I don't think it matters if you win or lose. You just have to use it. Let me see. Use a venture. From here, you're attempting a concept. Oh, actually, yeah. So if nobody can test you, you automatically succeed the venture.
Okay,
So do you want to do a venture with your -3 momentum so you can use something for your potential?
So for the potential, does that...
So let me read you
I'm
exactly what you
sorry.
can do. So that, yes, you're fine. So you can either get a new technique, get a new ability, or advance one of your stats up the next rank.
So what you're saying is that I'm gonna have A ranks in everything.
No, well, no, because your potential is B. Or what? Yeah.
Oh, I can only upgrade up to my potential.
No, you can, so, say, let's see.
Your potential goes down by 1 with each.
Correct. So if you were to upgrade your power to C, then your potential would go down to C, and then if you used it to get your power to B, your potential would go to D. And then once you hit E, you cannot use your potential anymore.
Oh, is there ways to get abilities without using potential?
I might make up something in the future, but for right now, I will say no.
Okay.
But that is only for right now.
Man, I should have kept my potential at A then, and dropped my range to B.
Having a range means your stance can go anywhere. Like, your stand has infinite range.
True, but it's one of those where I don't have any power.
True.
I have no durability.
Indeed.
Some decent precision. So if I went to D to potential, I can add a gun type ability to the ship that shoots a missile and increase my power to C.
If you want a little nudge from the GM, you should probably use it by upping your power.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
I mean,
Alright,
you said you may have screwed up with character creation, too, like in terms of stat distribution?
Yeah, because I didn't realize Submerge would be easily blocked so many times.
I mean, that's just because I have high durability. Alright, want to narrow this out with a to be continued of some sort?
Yes, alright, so, to be continued. The camera will zoom out from you guys driving to Newburyport and zoom in into Newburyport, actually, where there is a guy and a girl who look oddly similar to one another. Look, I can't keep doing this, alright? I know you're trying to do the whole starving artist bullshit, but come on. You gotta grow up, kid. Hey, I'm your sister, goddammit! Don't treat me like this. I don't care if you're family or not, you know how I am at this point. I have appearances to uphold, but hey, we still got those little things, huh? Yeah, that's not the point, though. We still have business to do, you know? Both of us. All of us. Fine, fucking whatever. Here, it should last you through the week, alright? And don't go spending it all with your new buddies, okay? Yeah, I won't. Fine. See you later, James. See you later, Holly. And that's it. We will find out more in the next episode. Thank you for listening or watching, everyone.
Thanks for everybody.
We will iron out some things for the next session and all that, but
we will have someone exercise Corrack's computer.
Yes. And we will see how things go.
Go get Paisley Park in there to do some repairs.
Thank you everyone for hopefully enjoying yourselves and be excited for the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Sayonara deshita.
Da 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 da.